Guys, I wonder why Ejike will not learn. I wonder why he is just waiting until he lost everything before he will understand that whatever that is happening to him and his business is as a result of him not burying his mother. Because the mother is trying to make it clear to him to understand that it is coming from her because he keeps doubting it. Even when Andy have told him that, see, this is what is happening to you. He keeps thinking that Andy is not making sense. Seriously, Mama is making it clear to him so that he will understand it clearly, but he have refused to understand it. Mama have now shown him in his dreams that she is the one collecting his money. And from what I can see now, he is trying to kind of relate the dream to his reality, because early this morning, after having this dream where Mama was in his office collecting his money with a red plate, and when he wanted to when he entered that office, he was shocked and he checked his drawers. He found out that the money he kept in his drawers are no longer there, and the money that Mama is picking from the table is probably his money. He wanted to grab Mama to collect the money, and Mama disappeared, and he woke up and he was frightened. Okay, another thing I want to say is Dan. Dan is an enemy mistaken to be a friend. And you know that such friend, they are just time ticking bomb. And when they will blow, my people, Dan is not a friend to Ejike. And he have just confirmed it here because Andy was asking him, why are you giving this guy wrong advice all the time? As a matter of fact, Dan told him that the reason that both of them are seated here is because Ejike is their friend, that Ejike is the connection between the two of them. Apart from that Ejike is involved, that he cannot keep a friend like Dan, because Dan is just a bad advisor, a bad person. And from their discussion here, Andy was asking Dan, why are you always giving this guy wrong advice? And I was baffled. I was marveled. I don't even know the right word to. Okay, I was shocked when he made that statement here. I was thinking initially that he offers what he has. That because he's an orphan, he doesn't have a base. He can't relate culture and tradition to his life because no one have taught him about that. Because he doesn't have a family that he can learn that from. That is what I was thinking. But only recently, I find out that he is just a bad friend who wants to ruin Ejike's life. But Ejike did not understand it. Because when Andy was asking him why he keep giving this guy wrong advice, he told Andy that, you know that courage is bigger than us. And he keeps boasting, you know. So there is nothing wrong giving him wrong advice for him to make mistakes. That is what Dan told Andy. And Andy was shocked. Andy was surprised because Andy too might be thinking that the advice that he was given is just what he has, because a lot of people believe that you cannot give what you don't have. It simply means that he have good advice, but he wants to ruin Ejike's life simply because Ejike is bigger than them. What a life. What a life. A mistaken enemy for a friend. That is what Dan is. So, on the other side, Chioma, Chioma told Muna and Rita that they are just making mistake. That the reason Ejike is facing what he is facing in his business right now is because Ejike went to that village. That had it been he did not go to the village at all, that all of these things wouldn't have been happening. That after all, who is Mama when Mama was alive? That was what Chioma said. And Mona did not take it from her at all. Mona retorted back immediately that that is how her own children will treat her. That when she die, that her children are going to abandon her body. If that is what she wished for Mama. Because that is exactly what she deserves. And from this conversation, we were meant to understand that ever since Chioma got married to Dan have restricted Chioma from speaking to her family members, being concerned about anything that has to do with her family members. As a matter of fact, ever since she got married to Dan, she have not called her mother. Is that the kind of friend that you expect to advise you? Oh, Dan is just a destroyer. Anybody that comes into his life, he will destroy that person. See Chioma's life now. Is it not messed up? Then see Courage that is listening to Dan. Is it not messed up too? So they were telling, there's that prayer that Mona prayed for Chioma. I like it. Even though Chioma was rejecting it. Why are you cursing me now? Why are you cursing me? And she told her that since it is okay for Mama, it is going to be okay for you. And Rita too, they all blasted her. They told her that you are just, I don't know, you are just listening to Dan and your life have become a mess. And that is what it is. I'm telling you. Then, one thing I do know is that from what I can see now, Ejike is going to reason well this time. I just pray that when he gets to his office, that the money in his drawers will no longer be there. Because that dream, that nightmare frightened him such that he rejected breakfast and rushed out to his office, trying to go and check if the money he left in his drawers are still there, or if Mama have taken it for real. Then there's this advice that Mona gave him here when he woke up from that dream that I like so much. Mona told him that all you need to do is give your mother a befitting burial, and all of these things that you are seeing, you will not see them again. It simply means that Mona, on the other hand, have believed completely that whatever that is happening to Ejike is as a result of what is happening to, or is as a result of him not giving his mother a befitting burial. And that is why he advised him that all you need to do is find a way, give your mother a befitting burial, and all of this mess will be stories. And that's just the truth. A lot of people believe that let the dead bury the dead and all of that. That when someone is late, the person is no more, everything about him or her is gone, he cannot interfere with your life again. Far, they are all wrong. If you treat your parents bad and they die, you refuse to give them that burial, they will frustrate your life. They will make your life miserable. And I bet you, if Ejike did not stop now, they will make him penniless. You see this Courage billionaire, Courage the billionaire and all of that. He will look for those billions. He will not see them again. Of course, they are going down the drain right now. It started with his warehouse being set on fire by unknown source. Then the house he was building collapsed, and two people died there. And every day he is experiencing one misfortune or the other, and yet he doesn't want to listen. Okay, when he had that dream, guess who he called? He called Dan again. The same Dan that his mission is to bring him down so that he will stop boasting to them. Yet he called Dan. At this point, Mona was crying, is this marriage? But she brought it upon herself. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Tell me what you think about it. Subscribe to my channel and share this video. And bye. Love you.